number continues to go up. It seems like every year they're finding more. Even though the jungle's being burned down, they're finding even more species of plants. But of that 80,000 species of plants, less than 3% of them have been studied for their medicinal value. Of that 3%, a number of modern medicines have been synthesized. 3%. Why aren't we looking at the other 97%? And this is true of the world's rainforests. 25% of the most effective cancer treatments that we're seeing in hospitals are derived from rainforest plants. So why are we not looking? Why are we not exploring everything that nature has to offer? The only practical reason that I can see is money. You can't patent plants. So unless you can find something that you can synthesize, a constituent that can be reproduced in a lab, there's no money to be made. And medicine, as we're all starting to see, big pharma, I think, is a concept that just about everyone is aware of now. It's money. It's a big business. So until we start putting value on nature and its ability to heal us, I don't think we're going to see much exploration of the other 97% of those plants. It doesn't seem like a wise business decision for institutions that are bent on making as much profit as they possibly can. And the thing that I like the most about these plants is that they're not just good at covering up symptoms, they're curative. They actually heal you, as opposed to enabling you to live with a health condition. They have a curative effect. The nice thing about a lot of the herbs that we use here in my house is that they grow here. There's plants that are extremely good for your body that grow on your front lawn. I have dandelions growing on my front lawn. Dandelions are extremely medicinal. We look at them as weeds. They are extremely good at detoxifying our liver. They're something that's been used for thousands of years to help our body heal itself. And here they are sprouting up all over our lawns and asking for us to start imbibing them. My friend Daniel Vitalis says that the herbs we need most tend to sprout up around us. And dandelions sprouting up outside everyone's door here in the United States. And guess what the most toxified culture is in the world? It's the United States. Our diets are full of toxins, pesticides, and all of a sudden this medicine that's the most perfect medicine that nature has to offer us to detoxify our system is sprouting up everywhere, asking us to eat it. In my opinion, the more you start dancing with herbs, the more you start understanding the subtleties of nature around you. You don't need to go down to the Amazon. You don't need to travel into the Sahara Desert to some far off oasis to find the medicine you need. A lot of times it's growing in your neighborhood.
There's a class of plant-based compounds called polyphenols. And these are basically the colored compounds that are present in anything that's brightly colored. And you'll find a reasonable amount of them in leafy green vegetables and fruit and things like that, but frankly, not that many. Where they explode is in herbs and spices. So the more herbs and spices you use, things like rosemary, oregano, thyme, fennel, all of those have masses of these things. The average Westerner gets about 1 gram of these powerful plant-based compounds in their food if they're eating just a regular diet, and they're drinking coffee. Coffee is the #1 source of polyphenols in the West. The evidence is that your cells can work better when they have enough of these plant-based compounds. So I look at these anti-aging compounds and performance-enhancing compounds. Different polyphenols do different things. One of the things that makes us happy as humans is to perform better. So no one likes to say, I cooked dinner and I did a crappy job. Like, even if it wasn't necessary you did a good job, you just want to. Like, it feels good to do something with excellence. So one of the things that we're attracted to are things that enhance human performance. Fire enhances human performance. 1 million years ago, there were 2 cavemen, and one of them said, I'm going to use fire to stay warm. And the other one said, that's cheating. The guy who said, fire is going to keep me warm, he's our ancestor. We have a built-in innate desire to do that. And for thousands of years, probably tens of thousands of years really, we have been using plant-based compounds in a way that is based on direct observation from people who use them over multiple generations. And the Mother Nature smart drugs that are just endemic out there that people don't think of as smart drugs. #1, it's caffeine. Coffee, tea, and chocolate. Global wars have been fought over these compounds. They have fueled human progress. The Enlightenment in Europe was based on the explosion of coffee houses. Civilization is tied to these things. You go back 5,000 years